Persona 5. It's Kasumi's schoolgirl look. This is her full costume, including her wig and her outfit. And dare I say, the quality of everything is pretty great. This costume is from Microcos, and I have been loving their cosplays. I think every single one of them that I've purchased to date has been by far the highest quality cosplays I can find on Amazon. This costume comes with the full sleeve school blouse, the jacket, the skirt, and the tights. These shoes are Mary Jane shoes that I've added to complete this look, and I've worn them for quite a few of my cosplays so far because they're just the perfect addition for any schoolgirl anime cosplay. The blouse also came with this attachable bow right here that you had to put on yourself, which was very challenging for me to do. I really do wish that they just had something situated for you and ready to go instead of you having to manually go in. But no cosplay is without a little bit of DIY work. And speaking of DIY work for cosplaying, I did have to trim the bangs of this wig. Despite me loving the quality of this wig, and the clip of this wig is a clip-on, so the back ponytail is actually clipped on to the back of the wig. So the wig is 2 pieces, actually 3, including the bow that is a regular bow clip. I definitely butchered the trim of this bang, but I really did do my best to get it leveled, but it is a little uneven, as you can tell. And then the side pieces of hair are probably too thick for what it should be, but I did have to trim this myself, and I really should just find someone who could trim wigs for me. But regardless of my trim job on this wig, I hope I still did Kasumi Yoshizawa justice, because she is one of my favorite Persona 5 girls. So this cosplay is something that I've been sitting on for quite some time. I actually filmed as Kasumi Yoshizawa in the spring, and it is now September. I ended up being really busy around that time with a move that I was making to a different state. So I was so busy, and I thought I'd have time to get in Kasumi's YouTube video and complete photo shoot, but it turns out I didn't, and I was putting way too much on my plate of things to do. There's pros and cons to that, actually. The pro is that I was able to touch up the bangs again, which were worse prior to today, believe it or not. The con is that the wig got really messed up in its Ziploc bag that I was storing it in during the move, and just sitting and lounging around. So I did have to brush out a lot of the curls, and I tried my best to restore it just by brushing out strands of the hair. So it's not in pristine condition. Regardless though, the wig quality is so good that it really didn't require too much work to get it to restore properly and look pretty good and flowy, and you can brush through it without problems now. So the quality of the wig is really great, and I'm really happy with this wig overall. So let's get into our next costume. And now here is Kasumi Yoshizawa in her Persona costume. In this one look, there's a lot going on, including the gloves, the choker necklace, her mask, her jacket, chain, bodysuit, stockings, and the heels. And of course the wig, but that's nothing new. So this costume is 3 different parts. One is the complete costume. It came with everything that I needed except for the heels. Usually cosplays do not come with the high heels, the shoes, the boots, so I do sometimes make a separate purchase on them, although they do rack up the cost of a cosplay immensely. For Kasumi, I had to make the pony, and I think it turned out really good, especially with the addition of the heels. A couple of things, one having to do with a bit of cheapness, is that the loops for the bra straps that are supposed to keep this bodysuit lifted did not hold up, and I really only wore this bodysuit once prior to today. And as you can see, they're both busted. Yes, I could have fixed them, but I decided to hide them instead with the jacket. I forgot that I had to fix these prior to filming this today, and I just decided, since they're kind of holding up, I'm not gonna bother with it, but it would be really easy to fix. I got a little lazy. The second challenging thing was with these stockings, because they have to stay up your thigh basically by a string tied on your thigh. It was a lot of trial and error to tie this tie to get it to stay on my leg. Usually when I'm like standing up or sitting down, it would just fall off and not hold up. But luckily, right now they're holding up really well, which I'm really happy about. I don't actually know what I was doing differently compared to when I last tried to wear them. But today they're working for me, so who am I to say anything? This mask that came with the costume is a little cheap, but I don't completely mind its quality. It's just I tried to find a higher quality one like I've done with all of my masks so far, and I couldn't seem to find one online. So I decided this will have to do, and it's really honestly not that bad at all, and I can work with it. So overall, Kasumi's costumes were pretty expensive when you add everything together. I have a shoe here for this costume, I have 2 complete costumes, and a wig. So everything was a lot, but I really wanted to do Kasumi Yoshizawa. I love Persona 5 so much and all of the Persona games, and I am so beyond stoked for the port of Persona 3 and 4 to the Switch. I actually never played Persona 4 because what happened was I kept playing Persona 3 over and over, and I just fell off from playing it before I could beat the game. So I kept playing it from the start. And I told myself I wouldn't let myself play Persona 4 until I beat Persona 3, which never happened. All of this was done on an emulator on my computer for PlayStation 2 because I never owned a PlayStation until a few years ago that I had a PlayStation 4. I've been loving it. But yes, I can't wait for Atlas to release the launch dates for the ports because so far there's no dates out yet, and I really want play Persona 3 and 4 on the Switch, and maybe, just maybe this time I'll actually beat the game. Well, I've had so much fun in these 2 cosplays. Comment down below which one was your favorite, the schoolgirl Kasumi or the Persona Kasumi. Personally, I think I prefer the schoolgirl Kasumi, but I feel pretty badass in her Persona costume as well. As always, I've done a complete photo shoot for Kasumi in her Persona costume as well. So stay tuned right now for that photo shoot. Well babes, that's it from me today. I hope you babes enjoyed my Kasumi Yoshizawa cosplay. I've had so much fun cosplaying as her, and I can't wait to start cosplaying as Rey Skywalker from Star Wars for my next cosplay. I've been sitting on her costume for months now. And after Rey Skywalker, I am doing Princess Peach. If you babes are enjoying my cosplay videos, make sure you give me a big thumbs up on this video and subscribe down below to my YouTube channel so you don't miss my next cosplay video to come in the near future. Bye for now, till next time.